Well, hey everybody, I'm Matthew Byrne with ExpoFloor Live, and we are now live at the dog park at CSE with Rodney and Jane from Corporate Canine Therapy. I'm so excited about this because I'm such a big dog lover. Even in our team, we all have human support management people in the management structure. And so tell me a little bit about Corporate Canine Therapy.
So Corporate Canine was started in 2016 as an initiative to bring wellness to the corporate marketplace. And at that time we started with about 3 teams and to where we are today with approaching 60 teams.
That's incredible. 60 teams of how many dogs in each one of your teams?
Each team is a handler, which is an owner-owned handler, so they know their dogs very well and their dog. So 60 teams, 60 dogs, 60 handlers.
Oh my God, I think you just described heaven to me, which is 60 dogs. I would just roll on the floor with them. Is that something that you can do?
Absolutely, you can do that. We have CEOs all over the place and a lot of our corporate clients who they start out very prim and proper in their suits, and by the end of it, they're covered in fur, they're on the floor, they're rolling around, they're de-stressing. Yeah, they're having great team building experiences and wellness programs. So yeah, it happens all the time.
That's fantastic. So Jane, tell me what kind of activities can your teams activate for corporate clients?
So typically it's event planners, engagement specialists, and HR that contact us, and they just want to bring a wellness element into their office space because, let's face it, coffee and donuts they're not cutting it anymore. But dogs just organically make people feel good. So the activity is so simple. We get there, we fill the space, whatever room that is, foyer, lobby, you name it, we can put them anywhere, and people just come. There's nothing to do except experience the benefits of canine therapy and what happens to humans and how they connect when they're around dogs.
So what kind of interesting, and because I'm a bit of a data nerd, and you always have to prove value. So what kind of analytics can you get out of this? What kind of feedback can you give to teams when they book canine therapy?
So what we find is through studies that have just been released in Europe, patting a dog releases hormones and different de-stressors from the brain that allows you to feel that feel-good effect. They thought it lasted 4 to 5 hours, but now it's lasting 12 to 14 hours. And we're finding that teams that have worked together for years are now talking. They may not have spoken before, and now they have something in common. They have dogs. They're sharing that connection, and all of a sudden we kind of see this take off at an event where people are sharing and giving of the information that they wouldn't normally have in their cubicles or at other events just through the facilitation of the dog. And so that's the big team building aspect and the production that we go to HR and that they come to us time and time again for. Yeah.
So our camera is just going through some of the area here at CSE Live. We just want to see if we can introduce some of the dogs.
Harley over here. That's Harley with Sonia. And we have
Gracie and Gabriella. Well, they're tiny.
Hold on, we'll wait till he's on camera.
There's Gracie.
Gracie.
Gabriella.
I can't handle the business of this dog.
Sorry, this is Julie Danila from Cirque Revolution. And just to quote, what was that you just said?
The cutest dog of life. I can't handle the cuteness of this animal. She is so sweet. Oh my God, it's Gracie. Come on, Matt. Isn't she the sweetest?
She is. She's very adorable. And so
there is a tracker on the dog, so if you run from the building, we will find you. We will. Yeah.
That's awesome. But I actually want to meet the star and how we all started this out. Can you introduce this lovely, lovely girl over here?
This is Harlow. Harlow is a 10-year-old Great Dane who started her career for 7 years working at Sick Kids, and that's how I got the idea to start this in 2016. People would approach us and ask us to do wellness programs, different things which were just starting at that time. And it was through my involvement working with her that I started this, and it is where it is today.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, guys, so tell me, where can we find Corporate Canine Therapy?
In terms of on web?
Yeah, absolutely.
Through our website, which is www.corporatecaninetherapy.com. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. You can reach out to us directly. LinkedIn.
Yeah,
pretty much any vehicle that you can think of, you can find us.
And you guys were saying that you guys are pretty booked for a bit of time.
Solid
which is fantastic. You know, especially coming out of the pandemic and where everybody's sort of getting back to normal. It's lovely that not only do you get like the in-person feel, but you also get the puppy feel, which I'm going to steal one of your dogs. I swear. Anyway.
The corporates are using us to get people back into the office. So if they're remote and they have to come in twice a week, they're balking at that. They're saying, we have dogs, and we hear every day, I only came in for the dogs.
So that's interesting. Can employees bring their dogs to a session?
Because of insurance reasons, we're fully insured and vetted, so we want to make sure that our dogs are the only ones there just because of liability issues. Yeah.
That's very smart. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. I know that you guys are going to have to battle off Julie, who's going to steal that dog from you. And so thank you very much from the dog park. We'll see you in a bit.